the film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, family, crew, creeps, and peeps. Today we're looking at something kind of special. George Brett, the Royal Legend. This was a pickup here recently from, I want to say Savers? Maybe the City Thrift Store. I forget exactly where I got this. I thought it was just a cool addition, a cool find. It's got a top flap and bottom flap, and it's got a gatefold on it. ALS Association News Channel 4 video sales proceeds benefit ALS Association. The Keith Worthington chapter in Prairie Village, Kansas. Tape is production of DAF TV 1994. All rights reserved. Watched this the other day. It was actually kind of neat. I'm not really a sports guy. I went to a couple of Royals games as a kid. Actually, George Brett is my namesake. My grandfather's middle name is George, and my first name is Brett. So if you look at my baby book, that's my name comes from George Brett. He's a Royal legend. He played for the Royals for some 20-ish years. The highlights of this tape include the towering home run off Gossage that propelled the Royals into the 1980 World Series, the 1985 playoff and World Championship, the Pine Tar incident, personal interview with George and his wife Leslie, the 3,000th hit, and the retirement ceremony. It was cool watching this. What else does it say? It says, during his 20-year career with the Kansas City Royals, George Brett earned more than batting titles and gold gloves. He earned the respect of his teammates and the adoration of millions of fans around the country. This video highlights George's most memorable career moments and gives a personal insight to the George Brett many haven't experienced. So obviously he's a legend here in the Kansas City area. I had like a life-size poster of him in my room at kindergarten. I think my kindergarten teacher actually gave it to me. I don't know where she got it, but it was on the back of my door. Like literally was a life-size poster. Obviously she gave it to me because of George Brett. My name is Brett. Pretty sure I saw him play a couple times before he retired, because back when I was actually going to ball games as a kid in the 80s, he was still playing then. He actually lives, last I knew, in a place called Lake Quivira, which is kind of like a hoity-toity, people with money area, which is actually about maybe 10 minutes from where I live. So it's a nice area. Hopefully I'll live there one day. So this is a cool find. It goes along with that Kansas City Royals 1985 World Championship tape that I found not that long ago. So this version I've actually ripped and I put on this channel until it gets taken down. But I'll probably end up giving this copy to my friend John, who's a big Royals fan. That Kansas City Royals tape that we've seen on this channel before, I ended up giving to him as well. Nevertheless, it's a cool thing to have. Maybe I'll track down another copy for myself one day, but I intend to give this one away. Really fun watch to see some of these memories. A lot of names I haven't thought about in years, like Frank Bowl and Brett Saberhagen. Just all these, just all these names that were just, you hear it on the news all the time when I was a kid, but people haven't thought about it in quite some time. You guys Royals fans, you guys baseball fans, obviously it was a big thing here in 2015 when the Royals won the World Series again. I remember being downtown on top of my old theater in downtown Kansas City during the big Royals parade back in October of 2015, so it was a pretty cool day. As always, leave your stories below, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.